Hello! What happens after an arrest? Immediately after a person has been arrested, they'll be taken to a local police station or county jail for booking. There they will be processed, pictures taken, fingerprints, arresting reports, and scheduled to appear before a judge for their initial court arraignment. The judge is responsible for determining their conditions for release and/or continuance to remain in custody until their next court date. What are the release options if someone is arrested? There are 3 basic release options available: surety bond, cash bail, release on own personal recognizance, OR. What are surety bonds and bond agents? An alternative to cash bail is a surety bond. This process involves a contractual undertaking guaranteed by an admitted insurance company having adequate assets to satisfy the face value of the bond. The bail agent guarantees to the court that they will pay the bond forfeiture if a defendant fails to appear for their scheduled court appearances. The bail agent's guarantee is made through a surety company and/or by pledging property owned by the bail agent. For this service, the defendant is charged a premium, typically 10% of the bail amount in California. For example, if the bail amount is $10,000, the premium charged is $1,000. Prior to the posting of the surety bond, the defendant, friend, or relative must contact a licensed surety bail agent. You can contact us at 1-855-479-4345. Once a bail agent is contacted, an interview or appointment will be scheduled immediately to help fast-track the bail bond process, ensuring a quicker release time for the defendant in custody. Once again, call us at 1-855-479-4345. By involving the family and friends of a defendant, as well as through the acceptance of collateral, if need be, the bail agent can be reasonably assured that the defendant released on a surety bond will appear at all of his or her court-ordered appearances. After this procedure is completed, the bail agent will post a bond for the full bail amount, financially guaranteeing the defendant's return to court as scheduled. With money on the line, the bail agent has a financial interest in supervising bailees and ensuring that they appear in court each time the court orders them to appear. If the defendant does not appear in court, skips, the bail agent has time and the financial incentive to find the defendant and bring him or her back into custody to court. What is cash bail? In order for you to be able to post bail, you have to either have the proper amount of cash on hand or post a cashier's check for that amount at the jail. In some jurisdictions, you may be allowed to use a credit card to post bail. While cash is typically the easiest way to post bail, the amounts usually range from $10,000 to $100,000 as long as the defendant attends all of their court appearances. Your cash bail amount will be returned. However, some cases can last for a year or more, and you will not be able to use or invest the money in any way. If the defendant fails to appear at any court appearance, you may forfeit that cash bail, California Penal Code, Section 1305, and will not be able to get the cash back. If you post cash bail, it often takes from 6 to 12 weeks to receive the cash bail back from the county after the conclusion of the case. So far, we covered surety bonds, cash bail, and finally, the option of being released on own recognizance or OR. Another method of release pending trial is through a pretrial release program administered by the county or a law enforcement agency. Usually, the employees of these programs interview defendants in custody and make recommendations to the court regarding the release of individuals on their own personal recognizance, without any financial security to ensure the defendant's return. The interview process is often conducted over the telephone, usually with little inquiry into the defendant's background. The interview process attempts to determine whether the detainee is likely to appear in court. There is usually no verification of information provided by the defendant. Since no money, property, or bond is posted to secure the defendant's appearance in court, he or she faces no personal economic hardship from the conscious decision not to appear in court. Should you have further questions or need assistance, please call us 1-855-479-4345. That's all for this one.